Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. Today we're back with the amazing Prince, and we are doing the song Blood on the Sheets. This is an audio only. It's the first time I've ever seen this song. I believe there's a lot of guitar playing in it, so that is why we are doing it. And thanks for joining me, and here we go, Blood on the Sheets. This is really interesting to me because great dynamics, definitely using the studio in a way I don't think I've heard him do before when it's on something that's so stripped down and guitar focused. Kind of a cool, heavy, repetitive riff with like this really nice, clean, arpeggiated guitar in the background. This is cool. Cool keyboard player. Yeah. That sounds like John Blackwell on drums. So if this is the new Power Generation, wouldn't that be Rhonda and John Blackwell? I believe. I don't have my sheet in front of me, but gear wise, I don't know what year this would be. I think it's that 2010. I don't know, but he's definitely using the Zoom multi effects unit for that. Some really cool guitar tones on this for sure. The drums sound incredible. The guitar has kind of got an interesting. I mean, I don't know if there's words to this at some point or what this is, but it sounds kind of like a demo, a really good demo that needed maybe like the final touches or something, meaning singing and maybe some other stuff. It seems complete from a music standpoint, maybe a mixing point. I'm not sure, but no singing yet, so I don't know. So he is definitely this era. He's definitely using the Horner Mad Cat guitar, the Telly looking thing with the tortoise pickguard, and he's got all of his Boss pedals, kind of the standard stuff. And then he is using the Zoom probably to do all those harmonizer effects and that weird fading and kind of the bouncing, ping ponging kind of stereo effect that's kind of going back and forth from left to right. I I guess I'm so used to listening to him live that this is kind of an interesting thing because I really haven't listened to too many songs that are actually off the records, like like just the actual real recording. I've just done probably 90% have been either live, and then the other 10% have been like this song, kind of stuff from the vault. And I just read, as we were listening to this, that this came out in September with maybe one other song. And what it sounds like to me, to be honest, is not a complete song. Cool riff, kind of like it would have been like a cool little segue or something into something else, unless there's vocals. But there's no real chorus. It's more of a dynamic thing, but the riff is just keeps going and going and going. It's a great riff, but it doesn't necessarily go somewhere. So it's more of like, it sounds like he's just having some fun experimenting with some great wild guitar playing and kind of using some cool mixing to kind of maybe flesh something out, or maybe gonna add another part to it, maybe vocals, like I said earlier. So a really cool, and this is probably, that's the cool thing about, he probably has 100 songs like this that I would love to hear them all, and I'm sure all of us would. But me, from a guitar player standpoint, and him as a an amazing guitar player, I would love to see what else is in there that is that we haven't heard. So wow. So my thoughts on this are, and I just read that this kind of just came out, maybe in September, is that this was kind of an experiment. Maybe it was going to be a song, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was going to add vocals, maybe it was going to add another part. It does seem a little bit repetitive, but that riff is amazing. So I think, dynamically it goes up and down, and there's all sorts of cool guitar stuff in there for sure. A lot of great guitar solos, and kind of his wild side as far as the guitar solo goes, which I always appreciate. I just wonder what else is in the vault, if this is just one little piece that has just come out. And I have to say, I'm pretty conditioned to hearing him play live, where his guitar tone and his playing are at their peak. And it's interesting to hear something that is more of just a studio creation. There's no interplay per se. The rhythm section sounds incredible, but they're just laying down a solid groove. Although I believe John's on drums, like I mentioned earlier, and he is kind of pushing it and kind of doing his thing that is like no other drummer in Prince's band that I can remember. He's was the best, and I stick by that, and I'm sure many of you do as well. So cool piece. Hopefully more of this kind of stuff comes out, and I'm excited. And hopefully there's a lot of you that haven't heard this track yet, or maybe you have, but maybe not in this context or whatever. So anyway, thanks for watching. I love Prince, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.